Yo guys, it's another fresh episode on Tea with Tay Pod, and I have the baddest of them all on my couch. Falz, the bad guy. How are you?
How far now?
Welcome to Tea with Tay Pod.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you bringing me to this place. It's a very nice cold atmospheric condition in this place.
Yes.
The AC is working.
You love the ambience.
I really like the ambience. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see work. Good to have you. I bet you bring ice cream, come.
The only issue is that actually currently it's have exhaust.
Really?
We're working on a new batch.
You will be ice cream they finish.
Currently now, there are many people that are rushing it.
I beg. I need
But
ice
we're working
cream.
on a new one.
Thank you. How are you feeling today?
Ademaji, what's up, man?
Yes, I'm good. So I saw a video of your parents
Oh, okay.
in court.
Yeah.
That video was wholesome. Like, I laughed. I was like, what was it like growing up with Femi and Fumi Falan?
My brother, that video you see, it just be like normal doings for yard.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're a hilarious duo. And growing up it was a lot of comedy. A lot of people usually ask, oh, both parents being lawyers, does that mean in your house you guys are always arguing, discussing law? It's the opposite, my brother. It's always those vibes.
Banter.
Just banter.
Are you serious? Like,
for days.
when your mom and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? It was so funny. Like,
absolute banter.
Do you think that part of you came from both of them?
Definitely would have been a huge influence now. There would have been a huge influence. I mean, there's some things that, of course, will also be inside the blood already.
Yeah.
But you're definitely huge, growing in that kind of setting where having a good sense of humor is not underplayed in any way. It's not underrated. It's very openly the case. Is very, it's very in my face. So definitely that would have been.
Do you have siblings?
2 sisters.
And the rest of them like that?
They are worse than me.
Stop.
They are much worse.
Are they older?
In fact, one of them is older, one is younger.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm the middle child.
Amazing stuff. But I mean, growing up with 2 lawyers, right? What did you get what were your first musical references? Like, I imagine that you were under like legal counsel every other time. So,
legal.
So they would not want you to like doing music, or were they actually very free with you on your music?
Well, yeah, I mean, while I was doing music, while I was studying and doing music at the same time, they never like really had a problem with it, because at the time it's like, oh, man, he just has a hobby, something that he's doing on the side. That was okay, But I think when I said I wanted to do this like for real as my job, as my work, that was probably the first time that it surprised them. But they've always been supportive. Maybe also because I stayed in school. Our parents, they like education. They like studies. As long as you face your studies, you are excelling in your studies, do what you like.
So let me tell you what had happened in school when I got into it. Like, they said I should go and study law. Guys.
He said...
When I first reached the law class, I'm just like, so what I feel like what you do for government first, now we go do for law.
I know the same stuff, so
they teach me legal system. I dey cram case. Carry like a ball. I say, what's happening here? God.
But funny enough, law is actually fun.
Is it?
Law is very interesting.
In Nigeria, what you just study your own law?
No, now mixture now. I study for UK, for uni, but law school, not for Nigeria.
No, my brother, you know, save our own law. I say for UK, on a even carry on a case book, enter like foreign school, don't they crap? Yeah.
Yeah, an open book we do for exam.
No, yeah, you must know the cases. Who talk that kind of like where you want code, so you gonna know the facts of the case, you gonna know the dates. Bro, after 6 months of being in diploma, I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing here? But the problem is that I needed to be in school to be in Lagos anyway. So I understand what you say, like, what's his shot finish school, so you go.
Yeah, I think that was probably because all this while I was studying I started my first musical spark was from like secondary school.
Really?
I did like SS1. One of my guys just tell me, say, okay, you just start to write rap, to make you rap for me, come rap for me. He bust my head. I say, come on, I feel run this beat now. Say, guy, come, let's form a group.
You form group?
Bro, at this time we're listening to
let's quickly sip some Lipton. Yeah, thank you, Lipton, for keeping it refreshed and allowing us experience human connection.
We're listening to the Tribesmen, Plantation Boys. Now that era, Tribesmen in particular are a group that very, very, on their own, single-handedly, individually, are one of the biggest reasons why I said I wanted to be a rapper.
Tribesmen,
that group, that rap group, the Tribesmen, consisting of LD, Freestyle, and Kaboom.
Wow.
Those three, bro. Obviously, there was a bigger group, the Tribe. Too Shorts was in the Tribe. Dr. Sid was in the Tribe. I remember the Tribe now. Sasha P was in that Tribe. Bro, I'm talking, I was in SS1. If I was in SS1 then, that was 2000. I finished 2006. So that would be like 4, 3,
wow.
4. Yeah. Early days, my brother.
So those were the guys that actually really started hip hop.
Those were the guys, well, not started. Those were the guys that created a different type of rap.
Yeah.
Now, there was already before them, there was already maybe the Idris Abdul Karims, the Tony Tetwilas, around that time as well. So maybe not before, but around that time as well. But what these guys did that I found so peculiar was they created this kind of rap that it felt like I was listening to someone tell me a story and I was following that story. I was so deeply entertained. But these guys still the rhymes, still the it bust on my head.
Before then, what was available?
Before then, that's what I say. Before then, the type of rap that I can remember being Nigerian rap that might have been available before then was probably Idris Tetula. I can't think of an older.
I'm trying to differentiate between the styles because your style is very unique, right? Was it like the oldest rappers?
So my style is a big fusion.
Yeah.
Now these guys definitely were a huge influence, but I was also listening to a lot of foreign influences at the time. This time was Kanye West, College Dropout, for example.
Right.
Yeah, this time was Kanye West, College Dropout. I was listening to Jay as well. Then my later days, I had a huge Lil Wayne influence as well.
Right.
Yeah. This was like early uni days. And then a lot of other genres also kind of entered into my style. High life, Afrobeat. So Fela, growing up, in fact, I grew up on Fela's records. Almost every single record, I feel know everything word for word. Because obviously the link as well, Popsy was Fela's lawyer for the longest time.
Right.
Yeah, so in fact, there's a vivid clip in my head. My Popsy driving the car, me and my siblings in the back, Fela record playing in his 504, just giving them, we're singing along, all of us. It's a very strong memory there. So a lot of different other genres really influenced me as well. And, that's how but in terms of rap, in terms of Nigerian rap, my biggest influence, I think I would say, were the Tribesmen.
Amazing. Shout out to Tribesmen.
Diddy
Don. I think I remember.
I wonder where everybody is right now, Sha.
Yeah. But like you starting a group in SS1 and everything, and going to study law, did you think that you were going to end up a singer, or you just wanted to go and do law to please your parents? Like, you know what, let me just finish this law. After I finish, I'll carry the certificate for you guys and I will enter.
In SS1, I didn't know that I was going to do music, like, for career, for work. No.
What do you think you're going to do?
At the time, I still thought it was even something I just liked. I thought I was going to become a lawyer like my dad and my mom.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know maths.
But did you like law?
I did, actually, funny enough.
You really did like law?
I did, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. I still actually enjoy it. Law is a thing that can be fun if you're really interested in it. I know it seems really hard because there's a lot to know. Yeah.
No, bro, let me say, I got an A in legal system. I won't go ask the lecturer, are you sure?
Because my script,
script A. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. There are times when it could be tough, of course, when there's a lot to memorize and all that stuff. But in uni, I didn't have to do too much of memorizing because, like I said, in that side of the world, they allow us to open book, all those things. But law school, law school that had to do with the procedure, which ironically is probably the one that we should be opening book for. Because so what you learn in uni is like theory, you know, the basic principles of law. In law school is like the procedure, how to apply those principles in actual court. So yeah, those ones we had to memorize a lot.
In law school?
We had to memorize a lot.
How did you feel coming from that space where you were opening your book and...
My brother, it was a shocker.
Did you pass?
I did. And I tried it very well. I got a 2-1.
You passed on the first...
Yeah, 2-1. Law school 2-1, uni 2-1.
Mad.
Thank you so much. I got a 2-1. Put some respect on my name.
A bad guy.
Thank you. Because it's not easy to get 2-1 in law.
So after getting 2-1 in uni and getting 2-1 in law school, my father was like, really, you want to do music? Feel free, go and do your music. He said he should.
Yeah, they were very okay with it. So even after this, and this is how, I guess, respectful of my Nigerian parents I was. Even after this, I started to practice, actually. So it wasn't even like
practice.
After the school, I said, come on, take the certificate. No, I started to practice. So there was a point in time, my brother, where I was Clark Kent during the day and Superman in the night. I would be in the chambers during the working hours of the day. And by the time it gets to like 5, 6 p.m., I'm thinking to my mind, okay, industry night is coming. I need to start moving. Okay, I'll enter the motor. And as I'm driving, I was staying on the mainland because my family stayed on the mainland. So as I'm driving to the highland, I'll be changing my cloth.
Yes.
Changing my cloth during driving. I got to make it to industry night. I got to make it on time.
Wow.
Industry night was
so big.
There was nothing bigger than, at the time.
So big.
Absolutely nothing bigger than industry night. And so any artist trying to get heard, trying to blow in this game, just try and be there, try and perform, make people see you.
So as a 9-to-5 lawyer, you were already recording like your own like singles and everything.
Yes,
you're trying to push music.
Even since uni, actually. First time I did like a professional studio recording in uni was maybe like 2007, 8. You know, then I put together like a mixtape in 2009. And people started to like hear about me, you know, those years. Yeah. So 2010, I finished uni, continued releasing. I put out some tracks those early years, 11, 12, 13. 2013, I started to get some level of acclaim. I put out a song called High Class in 2013. That one kind of covered a very good level of ground. So I started to get some acclaim. Now, 2014 and 15, I think those were the determining years.
Yeah. Can you remember the exact time you think you got into the industry?
That's why I say 14/15.
Yeah.
Exact time I think that I got a breakthrough.
Yeah.
A mainstream.
How did you get that breakthrough?
Mainstream breakthrough came by an unprecedented method. Method that I didn't plan it.
Is it with your comic?
Thank you very much. That's what I'm going. I didn't even knew that that's what I'm going to enter.
I mean, some people were given 1 talent, 2 talents, 5 talents, but you have, I don't know, maybe you've moved up to 16, I don't know. But the talent is plenty. When you picked up that AMVCA, what did it make you feel? Because you're clean in music, you're clean as an actor. What else? You don't do stand-up. Well,
I don't know stand-up.
Even if you tried, you probably would.
Stand-up is tough, man.
It's tough.
Stand-up is tough. It's a different ball game.
So my thing here is that being multi-talented can be a blessing and a curse, right?
Yeah.
It's more of a blessing than it is a curse. The curse might be just that putting everything together, you can be overwhelmed. Would you say it's more of a blessing for you? And how do you handle the other parts that are not so
I'll definitely say it's a blessing.
Yeah.
I'll say it's a blessing. I believe that the way I look at life, we have a very short time here. You know, the only thing that's certain is that everyone is going to die at some point in time. One day we're going to leave here. We don't know where we are. We don't know if we are going anywhere from here. So all we know is what we have here. Now, while we're here, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever is going through your mind, this thing, I found that I like this thing. Anyone that speaks to me, that says anything like that, I'll always tell them, go for it. Like, do everything that you can possibly do because, bruh, he's the only one that this life is.
So is that the energy you put into
the energy? I always try to maximize all my potentials. Everything that I think I can possibly do, I want to do it.
So as opposed to being stuck in self-doubt and not being sure of the next move, you just move because you're not so sure you're going to be alive for the longest time.
Yeah.
think that's a better way to actually live.
Yeah, I think it's the best mindset to have. Just go for it. Just do it.
People are scared of failing, and
but then, yeah, you will fail. So why should you now be afraid of it? Let me not pretend that this mindset doesn't creep in every now and then. No, let me not pretend. I'm not a supernatural human being.
Mm-hmm.
For every human, from time to time, you have those that's like, can I do this? Will this succeed? Will this, But what I always try to make my overarching mindset is that, bro, just do whatever it is, just do it. Guaranteed you will fail a few times at some things, but eventually you succeed.
Just do it like Nike.
Just give them.
But I'm curious, right? What's your creative process like? What goes on in your head? Even in terms of like music, rap, acting, what's going on in your head? Like when you're trying to create and everything.
When I'm trying to create, I want to do something. I want to either do something that has never been done before, or I want to do something in a completely different way than has been done before. I think those are the things I try to keep in my head when I'm creating generally. Yeah. Whatever it is I'm creating, whether it's film, whether so whatever concept, whatever ideas I have, I want to drop in a way that it's like, which angle this guy comes from this time around. Yeah. That's pretty much what goes on in my head, I think.
But there's something I'm really curious about, and I mean, you and Simi were friends for the longest time. I actually thought there was something there. I mean, but now we know better.
Yeah, many people thought there was.
Yeah.
But it was the P now. That was the P. The album was called Chemistry. No, why would you not thought that there is something?
No, but you guys, even before Chemistry, you guys were already singing together. Yeah. And after that, okay, we now know that she belongs to AG Baby. But
of course,
we never see your own baby. Like, it's always been on a low, like... Is it intentional that you don't want to just protect anybody in front, or you're not that guy, or you fear breakfast, or what's exactly?
The wise man once said, a lot of people are asking whether I'm in single or in relationship.
I'm actually curious.
There's a video of that guy. You know that guy that said,
I feel like you're about to dodge this thing.
I'm going to get back to...
Oh yeah, wait, I wait for you. Land.
I'm going to get back to the answer. The real issue is, I'm actually having somebody, but people just didn't know.
Oh.
I'm having somebody.
How come we don't know? Like, nobody has licked it. That means you have a very good circle.
If you see the way everybody's looking at me right now.
They don't even pose with camera. They wait for you. Oh yeah, talk out.
They say...
No, but if the message doesn't know, that means I don't trust this story.
But it's super, super, super low-key that even he doesn't know.
I beg you, be artist, you not be... one person must know. You have driven somewhere in the middle of night. How lucky can he really be?
I have a very serious girlfriend right now.
I love it.
A very serious girlfriend. I'm not keen on marriage as an institution.
Why? I'm not putting you on the hot seat. I'm just saying, like...
I don't think it's not for everybody.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's for everybody.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think it's necessarily compulsory. I think on this side of the world, we've grown a craze, very serious craze about it. We've built almost like a culture around it. And now people put themselves in ridiculously damning situations
just to be married.
Just to have what seems like a stable marriage.
It's crazy.
Yeah. We heard about the story recently, the woman that passed, the domestic violence situation.
The gospel.
There are many, many crazy, crazy, wild cases that we probably know of. Maybe somebody close to you has told you of before. But everybody's still crazy about this marriage thing.
It's crazy.
When are you getting married? When is their own? They want to do big party. They want to pick a bead. They want to wear different colors. It's beautiful to look at. For the culture, it's nice and everything. But let's face real life that come after. When I said I have a serious girlfriend, I was joking. I don't have a serious girlfriend. Sorry to disappoint you.
Falz, what's wrong with you?
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
So marriage is on your side. Serious
when I said I have a serious girlfriend, Hella Horn, I was only joking.
But don't you like love? You're always thinking about love. Mr. Soldier, love. You people are all scammers. That's what this man was talking about.
No, but
it's a scam.
I've not been in love before, Sha.
Jesus Christ.
I've never been in love. I've never said to a woman in a romantical way, I'm in love with you.
It's a lie.
I've never.
Even when we're maybe like in uni. that teenage love, midnight call.
I had one.
Falz, never.
Never. I've never said I love you to a girl.
What? So where are you singing these things from? Is it from somebody else's story?
No, as an artist, you have to have canvas now. When you have the canvas, you have different color of paint. You splash anything anywhere.
So you never go through one small break. We just inspire one bad song like this.
I never go through heartbreak in that manner. No.
Wow, it's always love and light with you. Falz, you have to taste heartbreak smoke.
I'm ready.
Your lyrics go change.
I'm ready. I think very soon now I want to, but also recently I haven't opened up myself to it. In the beginning, I wasn't necessarily closing up myself, but I just didn't experience. But recently, I closed the door.
Why?
Just not ready now. You know, when you're not ready.
What did something to you? Usually, people like you that say, listen, they don't deal with that one tough situation. Say, me never again. I think that's why I am. Yeah. But where are you now?
Funny enough, it wasn't like I can't pinpoint anything and say that this is what happened. It's just I just don't feel like I'm ready for that serious commitment now that can alter my life.
How do you mean? Like, not marriage, just maybe something very serious with someone that you really care. Because I'm tired of the streets, bro. I did search for love now, like Bridget, like that Anthony guy for Bridget. I did find love because.
But maybe maybe a part of me also feels like if I go love last song,
you go love over. That's my problem with that.
Yeah, maybe.
That's my only
maybe
problem.
A part of me also. So for that reason now, I don't want something that will affect my life. I will not able to focus again. I say, my dear, I don't even want to record today. No.
Exactly my fear.
Let me just be looking at you.
Because always small, they don't text me back like this. I don't know if they do podcasts while they do in peace. So imagine.
So maybe a part of me also is,
I'm praying for you, don't worry. The right person.
I also pray for you, my dear. We can intercede on each other.
So lately, you've been sharing ice cream in Lagos, and for some reason, you never share rituals. I even come Bolivar. I start for queue. They told see my come back before you know ice cream don't finish. I say, okay, no problem.
Yes, the ice cream makes sense. So you guys stay on time. That's the issue. But don't worry, I will call.
So you're promoting a new song, and is that why you're sharing the ice cream, or there's something more than? That's a lot of promotion, man. The cost of promoting this song is a lot.
And see, that's why I say when we do it, we have to do it differently.
Yeah.
I come from a different angle.
Yeah.
You know, Falz by guy, he's not a normal kind of artist now.
Which kind of artist are you?
He's somebody that you have a unique flavor to him.
With foresight.
You have a unique character. Yeah. He's somebody that at least if we experience him now, you know that his caricature in society now is a very solid one. I understand him.
What the fuck?
You didn't follow. No problem.
So like you've been doing NFTs as well.
Yeah.
Please help me understand what NFTs are.
In the simplest form, NFT is in the simplest form.
Yeah.
An NFT is basically digital art. So, so you know how you have like an artwork in your house, and that thing is worth maybe like, just for example, 1 million naira.
Yeah.
Now, digitally, one photo online in the metaverse will have only one owner at every point in time. So if you snap a photo now and upload it on the NFT marketplace, list it for sale, somebody will buy it. That person is the owner of that photo.
That you snapped?
That I snapped, but I listed it and I've sold it. However, every subsequent time that this thing, that NFT is being sold and is getting a new owner, the original creator is getting royalties.
Oh.
Are you understanding me?
But what gives the photos so much value that people want to buy it?
Thank you very much. It's hype.
Jesus Christ.
It's created. You generate the value by yourself.
Really?
Yeah, it's very gamey. It's very interesting.
Yeah, because I'm really wondering why I want to buy a monkey picture, and I feel like
it's hype. So the Bored Ape now, that's like what ape. Yeah, the Bored Ape, that's probably the most popular NFTs right now. They're worth so much, and you know, every like top celebrities have, you know, it's crazy, and they have like
and they paid.
Yeah, yes, now people
to own it.
Yeah, well, I'm talking millions of dollars.
What if this NFT doesn't become a thing in the next 5 years, and what if it was a wasted investment?
How can it possibly be?
Because you're talking about the metaverse, and it's something about it's not real. Like it's not in real time. You understand? So
yeah, but then that's where
it's a new wave. I know, but
the world is going to a place whereby everything will be happening online. The world is going to a place whereby you want chop now. You go sit down for where you go wear those virtual reality.
Yeah.
For inside that place, your avatar will come the move, go restaurants, chop.
Like
that would be like your life.
I'm gonna go beat Una for this. For that on a magical world. Are you joking? Wait, because people I don't even understand. This way you chop. Which will be if you're moving around. I feel like it's more like gaming more than this.
Yeah, no, realistically, there will be some aspects of life that cannot enter into the metaverse.
Of course.
But I think where the world is moving to is a place where almost everything is digital.
Yeah, true.
So these assets, these are real assets.
Yeah.
It's like buying a house in real life. Do you get what I'm saying?
I know where my house. I know this number 2. Lucky. That's my thing. Because even let me say what's even funny. So my guys said they don't buy office. You can have an office space. And I said, who you employ for there? What? I need to make sense to me before I can actually because I think I understand Bitcoin to some extent now. I understand how
it works. Cryptocurrency in general.
It was a tough one for me to understand.
Crypto too is cryptic to many people, but think about them like kind of like currencies because they are currencies in the virtual world.
With crypto now, they see how it can move, how tangible it is, how you can use to pay things and everything.
Yeah.
These NFTs is what I really want to understand because I really want to ride the wave just in case it blow. I don't want to be the one that says
it don't blow already for young cars, for abroad, for everywhere else. It don't blow already.
So guys, just
now they catch on late. But me, I don't enter now, shall.
Well, yeah, which I go enter? Where
I don't enter.
Myself, my upload or something. Might go do photo shoot.
Now, you get one guy we run recently now.
With that Baba?
Yeah, that Baba one. We say they always doing NYC this thing. Snap them, upload them. So that's another thing. This is why I said that the hype is generated. It's artificial.
Yeah.
You build the hype. So what he did was telling those stories, updating those people they follow. There was a story behind it that those people felt attached to.
Right.
So when that photo of that man surfaced on the open sea, they saw that photo and didn't just look at that photo as just a photo of an old man. They saw it as a photo of this man that we've been following so religiously for so long about the story that this guy is telling us. So because of that, they attached a value to it. And then they started to bid because he must have auctioned it, I'm sure. So they started to bid. The value of a thing.
On the metaverse.
The value of on the metaverse.
Where be the metaverse?
The metaverse is not just the internet space now.
So I'll go log on to like a website called a bid.
And now, so there's something called OpenSea. It's the biggest platform for NFTs.
Right.
But Binance is also a big platform. It's a crypto trading platform. They also have an NFT marketplace, which is where I listed mine. So you can list on any NFT marketplace. But I think most people usually list on the OpenSea.
What are you listing now?
An NFT.
What is it?
So the NFT is a photo, a digital image that any individual can have ownership of.
And you've said that before. What are you listing as Falz?
Oh, right. Okay. I thought you were still trying to get me to explain.
Yeah.
No, so I dropped a collection. It's called the Ice Cream Collection.
Oh, an ice cream you yourself for the MS7. Wait, sorry, let me explain. I really want to understand this.
So that's the name of the collection.
Oh.
It's a collection of a selected number of NFTs. Now, each one is a unique artwork.
Right.
Each one is like made up of different colors, different traits. You get some way, you will see where my glasses, you get my, so like images likened to myself.
Right.
So what I'm trying to do with it is to have representative imagery of all the different characters I've played across my career. So that's the story behind it. So say Falz the maybe Abiodun Sarumi for therapy. You they follow that character. And if Falz don't play this character, you can't see that NFT. We get that image of that character.
Right.
You'll be like, oh shit. Okay, I want to have this. So you get different characters where I don't play across my career, and it's valuable in the sense that utility comes with it. So another thing you need to understand with the concept of NFTs, there's something called utility. Utility now, ownership of this thing, what does it get me?
Right.
That's another thing. That's another angle, apart from just the value that people attach to it. So if I own this thing now, for example, if you own a Falz ice cream NFT, you can come to any Falz concert for free.
Okay.
So that already, if you go monetize them, you know the value of that.
Right.
Because normally if you want to come and show, you will pay money. But you can't.
So your lifetime, any concerts?
Lifetime.
If you perform for my wedding if I want. So I go own
your
your
wedding
NFT.
Don't be fast concerts.
So fast, wait, I go buy your own NFT for Mr.
Your wedding don't be
for real life, I don't come say you message.
don't be fast.
There's been conversation about like hip hop and rap and it being like. Let me just ask you, what do you think the pulse of rap is right now? Because I mean, like, there's been conversation. I mean, Rick Ross came to Nigeria. The whole Iggy Haga about how rappers are not taken seriously now, and in the lineup there was no rapper. Kinikon. You're a rapper, so what do you think about it? Do you think rap is phasing out as a genre? Is that why more rappers are singing now more than they're rapping? I just ask, you know, if you're not
these questions. I very much understand why you're asking.
Yes, please.
And I see why it seems like that. In a way,
no pressure, my brother.
No. Yeah. It's real talk, bro. It's real talk. In a way, it is true. But it's painful to see, man.
It is.
It's painful to see. Rap is such a beautiful genre.
Special.
And even subgenre, even as a subgenre of Afro.
Yeah.
You know. I want to hear more. I was literally talking to someone the other day about it. I want to hear more rappers. I want to hear more rap songs. But I'm not, you know. But, I mean, we can't blame it on anyone in particular. We can't blame it on anyone in particular. It's just a thing that's happening, I guess. But it's music. So what goes around will always come back around.
Yeah.
It will still come. Music, they always go like this. You get sounds where a lot of sounds where they pop right now on the Afro
space.
On the Afro space, there be terminal sounds.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So after some time when I go dance and finish, you will still go. But you get some genres when no fade.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about rap. So I don't look at rap.
I think it's become more niche now as well. Like people who like rap, they're core lovers of rap.
But people go always like rap.
I like rap.
People go always till tomorrow. Now, wait till they tell you.
Okay, so what's it called the album?
Wait till they tell you and I say, this just be downtime. This is just a downtime. I say, what goes around always come back around. Look at it as a revolving. But
you still
scenario.
rap a lot, right?
Of course.
But you just sing more now.
I won't say that too, but my album where they come, Sha.
Mostly
I
sing
die.
Such a fucking businessman.
I sing die. But when you hear the album, you go notice say I sing because I won't fit into a certain trend.
Yeah.
Do you get? I just sing based on say the experiment.
Oh.
So think about when Kanye did 808s and Heartbreak. Remember when Kanye did 808s and Heartbreak? Before that, Kanye and a rapper, we know him as rapper. So when he can't drop that album, everybody be like, where be this? Where is this guy coming from? Where is it going to? But then the kind of singing we ain't do for that kind of album, no be even like saying sell out or anything. Not just on a different P. Yeah. So that's what my next project is. It's just on a different P. That's why there's a lot of singing in it.
So my own thing is that I'm not even saying like I like the elements of rap, right? But I don't think that even us as a community like Nigeria, I don't think we're ready for rap. I think singing should be added. So I think like my own advice to rappers is to just if singing is what we like, add the singing to it, they rap. Because
maybe everybody feels sing too. I think rap here has never really been hardcore. No, like that. No, it's always been, that's why I said as a subgenre, it's always been fused.
Yeah.
You know, which is what I've always done, you know, and what most people have always done. Whether you talk about MI, whether you talk about YC, whether you talk about, you know, Reminisce, Olamide, you know,
they're fantastic guys.
What do you mean by, we're beautiful
rappers with the drop mad
No, bro,
lyrics.
I know, and that's why I said to you that rap cannot go anywhere.
Yeah.
Forget. Give it a few. These sounds now they're enjoying. They'll be phased out.
So before I let you go, I need to talk about NSAS and your role in NSAS because you were in the front lines. Literally, you actually were doing the Lord's work. October 2020, and not so many people will be so bold to actually just push a cause like that. Were you not scared? Like, you were not worried what to do to your career? How safe you'll be after pushing such a cause? What was in your mind when you were doing all of that in 2020?
Every time I'm asked this question, I say the same thing, same answer. And it's genuinely how I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not much to be afraid of.
Right.
I feel like there's not much to be afraid of. I feel like all these dangers that you speak of, they're happening already.
True.
Right now, there already exists a threat to my life.
As we speak.
Yes, I'm talking about in these conditions I'm existing in.
True.
These conditions are already a threat to my life, a threat to my career, a threat to my survival, a threat to everything. So I don't feel like I'm risking or putting anything on the line by fighting for a better situation where these things I've spoken of can be a bit more guaranteed. Do you get what I'm saying? So I personally don't feel like, would you rather have been a victim of a clear fuck up of, so for example now, God bless their souls, we lost some people on the train. Yeah.
Crazy.
Needless.
Show of your life.
Bro, it's needless.
Like you woke up that day, said I'm going
that
to
kind of thing is needless, bro. You know, it's really funny when we talk about all these kind of things because some of these things, they just make you so frustrated.
It is.
You know, after that incident, the Minister of Transportation came out. He said that, if they gave him 2 billion, he would have been able to install some surveillance devices on the train. Wow. You commissioned a rail project without surveillance. As a Minister of Transportation, you come on news, beat your chest, they talk calm. See, expect say people go blame somebody when no release 2 billion where you go, and you commission say make people they enter, they travel across states. This, let me bust your head, my brother. This same person, this Minister of Transportation, I've declared that he's running for president. He was now running around the state
to show you agility. He's ready for the race.
Is that the agility? Is that the race? Is that the agility?
I feel like it's so crazy that, I mean, the things that we let slide in this country, in saner climes, it will never even.
Bro, it's too much.
Too much, bro.
It's like now, like they don't even look us like we are now daft.
And you know, before they used to say, oh, if you have money in this country, you can survive. Even with your money. It's like when this
everybody they feel
this light thing happened.
Now, light to diesel, everything, bro. Inflation, dollar rate, everything. We have never seen this kind of this foreign exchange rate that we are seeing now. It's stupendous. And guess what? Guess who is running for president? The governor of the central bank is running for president.
Because that's if you know
this person who under you, we have witnessed the worst decline. Who under you, all the banks have started collecting unreasonable deductions from. You are running for president. In the same climate itself, first of all, as a sitting central bank governor, should you be making any such declarations?
No, but
people not obviously say that you are using bank money to no shit, nothing. Just
you know how elections are won in Nigeria is very different from anywhere in the world. It's crazy.
Yeah, but I feel like also I understand though.
And there's not much sense.
I understand. I want to talk something. I understand. Say people they fear. Yes. Generally speaking, I get that.
Yeah,
I get that aspect. People are afraid. People are afraid for their lives. But there has to be a lot more resistance. There has to be a lot more work from us.
I think it has started though. I saw a video from some women in the East where I think some guy came to share rice. Just sent him away. Like their roads are not good. The youth sent him away. I hope that we begin to see more of those videos and it spreads across. I mean, like I feel like once one part starts to become more brave or braver,
Yeah.
you see it will trickle down
And
to the rest of us.
as it's trickling down to those people, I hope it trickles up to us too, because we also have a big role.
Yeah.
Because when somebody come and meet us in the corner and they offer us Ghana must go, we also have to say, carry your Ghana must go and go. I don't want it.
Because how long will this money actually last? 4 years this person is in the office. They will continue suffering. After a while, the money that's finished, probably not answer your call when you come to them crying for anything else.
It's crazy. Nigeria is such a mess.
Right now,
such a mess, such a jungle. And the irony of the way that we're existing and the way things are baffles me every day, bro. We're really trying to think about it. I've been talking I'm talking to some people trying to see what can be done. Maybe like some sort of big event.
Around PVC registration?
Yeah, make people just come together, make it just be vibes. Maybe child go day, music go day, so that people are at least gingered to register. Yeah,
that's not actually a bad thing.
Yeah,
I don't mind being part of that. Actually,
I think and the reason but the issue is the officials that have to do it there would have to be INEC officials. So hopefully they will agree to come to an environment that is in our control. I hope they will agree.
We can both have control of that environment.
Exactly. They can come with whatever level of security they want to come with or whatever. Do you get? Just to make sure that they feel, we just want people. We just want to register people.
So, when is the last lap? This is the last lap,
This
right?
is the last lap. So this is why we have to do it ASAP. We have to do it. Ginger everybody. Tell your mother, to tell your father, to tell your brother, to tell your sister. Everybody, I beg you, get your PVCs. Very important.
I agree. Thank you so much for coming on my show. And thank you for
having me.
Please subscribe to TWT Pod. It's on every other platform, from Apple Music to YouTube to Spotify. You can listen anywhere. Please help me help this market. Please. Thank you so much. God bless you. And get your PVC. We're about to change things in this country.
Yes.
Thank you.